In many families, there is a satellite child and a cane child. The satellite revolves from a distance. They shine bright, they send resources, and they visit occasionally to supervise. The cane child stays, they support the weight, they get leaned on until they crack, they wear down in silence. Do not make the mistake of believing your financial contribution weighs more than the physical and emotional sacrifice of the caregiver. A bank transfer does not change an adult diaper. A check does not cure loneliness. If you are the one who left, have the decency not to judge the dust on the shelves or the decision of the one who stayed. And if the time comes to divide an inheritance, remember this: the time, the health, the sanity, and the life that the caregiver gave up has a price tag that no piece of real estate can match. Family justice isn't about dividing everything by two, it's about recognizing who gave what. So the satellite child is usually the child who may have had a new baby. They may have just got married. They may have just finished a new job promotion, and they can just send the cane child money, right? And that is the support that they can provide. The cane child is the one who's actually sitting there with mom and dad, actually taking them to the doctor's appointment, actually doing the grocery shopping, doing all of the things, right? Including getting up in the middle of the night, including the hospital visits, all of that. So both of these kids are needed. Both of these adult children are needed for that parent or those parents, right? But I think the satellite child does have a lot of guilt. So when they come home to see, mom and dad, and mom and dad may not be in a good state, it's a bit off putting. Right. So I think for those two to exist, the cane and the satellite child, they have to have great communication. They have to over communicate, because the cane child can often feel isolated and alone, and they can feel like they are behind, and they can feel like that they don't have a life, right? The satellite child could be seen as they are above and they're doing better and they're this and that, but neither role is both roles are needed, right? So in my video, my full video on YouTube, I go through a letter that a satellite child had reading from their perspective, and then they see the perspective of the cane child, because the cane child had a log of care and what happened, and taking care of a parent with extreme memory loss, dementia, and what it was like. And then they had a decline in health, they lost their marriage, et cetera, right? So definitely watch the full YouTube video on that. But I can tell you that both roles can exist at the same time. It just has to